Says I am on air. We will see. Man, oh man. I'm about to begin playing one of my favorite tower defense games here this afternoon, here, Saturday afternoon. Thought I'd do it live. This is Kingdom Rush Frontiers, which is part of the Kingdom Rush trilogy, I guess you could say. I think there's 3 of them. And certainly one of the best tower defense series on the iPad or on mobile. If you, I think you can get it for, if I'm not mistaken, you can get it for Android as well. This is going to be played on my iPad Pro. And you know, it's a little bit tricky. See, the game audio's coming in. Let's switch around. I've never live streamed a iPad game, so it's a little bit tricky. But I actually simplified it by just connecting the. I connected to the HD, the, what is it called? I can't remember. Elgato HD60, and then I just put the sound to my stereo, which is next to me. So otherwise, it's extremely complicated. So, anyways, let's let's get in with the game here. It's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. And in case you're wondering, is the iPad good for gaming? Fuck yeah, it's amazing for gaming, especially if you like strategy games. So I'm playing this on the iPad Pro, which is pretty amazing. This is absolutely optimal for tower defense games because it's all touch and go sort of thing. Now I want to try one level that I can't seem to beat here. I want to try and come in tonight. As you see on the map here, just 3 watching. Yeah, there's no announcement for this, and I'm just doing it spontaneously, so maybe people will come in as it's going. I might come back and do another live stream tonight on The Last of Us, because I wanted to get into that game, so... but I was just picking up my iPad, and I figured, oh, I'll try it live, and talk a bit about the game. So it's going to be a review within the gameplay itself, and I can't recommend these games enough. They're fantastic. They're very difficult, challenging, and I never take any shortcuts. So I don't use the shop. I don't buy any items. I just try to do it. I know that you can do it. You gotta do it, man! So we'll get into it. As you see, there's a map here, and most of what you see on the map I've completed. So each level has a banner, and then there's wings on the banner, and then there's stars above that. So to get 3 stars means you pass the level. Then you can do a different type. So I'll click on one of these here. This is the one I was going to try. As you see, it's a little bit slow here. I'm making sure it's catching up here. So yeah, as you see, I'll pretend not to look at it. Actually, it's better that way because I was looking at the screen. So yeah, I mean, you have to get 3 stars in order to move on to the next level, and you also can do different types of campaigns on each particular map. So once you've got the 3 stars, you can do the Iron Challenge and the other challenge. There's like 2 other challenges. So each level is quite a challenge. So this one's giving me problems. So I'm gonna try and do it. Get through it. It's a very excellent game. So to battle! Here we go. So there's no rush in the beginning. I use the hero they give. The heroes in this game there's a lot of them, and they're quite expensive. That's kind of how they make their money. But these games are excellent. You should be able to make it through with just a general hero. So as you see, I put that center sort of area is a big area where there's a lot of creatures that are going to come through there. So I put a bomb tower, a dwarf tower here, which is going to be very powerful once I get it maxed up. But because of that, I'm going to put some foot soldiers here to make a choke point. I'm going to put a wizard here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to put a bomb there. I can't seem to beat this, so that's why I'm doing it live, man, because I want to try and feel the pressure of doing it live and, get it down. So maybe I'll put a bomb there. There's a lot of ghost in this level. That's why wizards are good. So actually, I'm going to boost up that guy. And let me see. What could I put there now? Yeah, maybe I'll hold off. I gotta put a wizard there. We'll do it that way. Okay, so here we go. Calling the enemies. I'm going to drop a firestorm right away. You have this meteor thing that refreshes every 30 seconds or so. So you have to use it wisely. I use it right away so that it refreshes quicker, and I kill a lot of enemies, and I get some more money. Every time you kill an enemy, you get extra moolah. So the enemies in tower defense, I'm sure most people are familiar with tower defense. If you're not, it's wave after wave, and they get increasingly harder. So you have to upgrade your towers in order to keep them from getting through. So the 2 paths on the left in the back here, I'm going to actually build a foot soldier thing here. You can't let them get through these paths. So as you see, my meteor's pretty close to recharging here. I'm about to use it again. Just about. Here we go. So, and these are very weak enemies to start with here. I love many great things about this game. It looks beautiful in Retina display on a big iPad Pro. It looks fantastic. Just very simple comic character type art, but the game itself is the gameplay is very challenging. You'll pull your hair out playing this game unless you do the cheats, and I don't do that. I really try to beat the game the best I can. So I'm gonna upgrade that. You see, I got some enemies coming through here. I might be in trouble. No, man! All right, I'm gonna put my hero back here. He's a bit slow, but if these guys get through, I'm in trouble. So I gotta stop them. Now I have 20 hearts if you look up in the upper left-hand corner, and there's my money count. So every time I kill one of those little zombies, I think I get like 7 coins. So I'm gonna move these guys up, get them a little bit more powerful. Get my dude there to engage them. I'm gonna build another one here. You gotta slow down the enemy, so that's what the infantry is good for, is slowing people down. And when you make them powerful, they're good at killing people as well. But alright, I'm gonna try and kill this guy with my Jack-o'-lantern guy. I got him. So I think I got 200 gold coins. So if you hold off on your... there he is again. Try and get in there. And I just made my shake and bake here, which is very important. I'm going to move those guys up. Yep. I got it again. So another 200. You see the upgrades here. I'm going to upgrade this again, which is that fry that you see there. So if I'm able to slow down the enemies long enough, it takes a lot of health out of them in a wide sort of area. So that's the strategy I'm using for this particular level. Now the ghosts here, they're the best for taking them out is the wizard towers. I'm not even using arching towers or archer towers for this level. At least I don't think I'm going to use them. Now, up in the top middle, there is some clouds that you see. There's actually a full moon that comes out periodically, and when it does, everybody moves way quicker, like all the enemies. So you got to keep an eye on that. And stay frosty, as my guy says. See, the enemies are getting bigger and tougher now. We got these big ogre, two-headed ogres coming. That's why I want to build up this area here and make a choke zone for them. I'm going to upgrade this dude. Alright, just barely stop those dudes. Now I'm going to use that there. Now these big guys with the two heads will explode with gas, and they'll kill everyone when they do. So when you kill them, they explode. So you got to keep that in mind. That's why I keep my hero a little back. He's going to explode any second now. Boom, there he goes. He kills everyone. Those guys will respawn in a second or two, though, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to... What I'm going to do here? I'll put this up, actually. You see all the ghosts that are coming in from the top there. And they'll be taken out by those wizard towers. This is, I think it's like a Halloween special sort of level that they added. There are 3 different kingdom rushes. They're all pretty much... I mean, they're the same type of presentation. They're virtually the same game, except they have different towers for each one. But they have the same class of towers, where you have 4 main towers. You see here, you got archer towers. Oh, there's the full moon that I told you about. So what am I going to build here? I'm not sure yet. You know what? I'm actually going to build an archer tower here. I'm going to break the mold. Put an archer tower. The archer towers are fast, and if I can upgrade this dude, he could be good for taking out, like they have fast attack, but weak attack, but it's fast. So if the enemies aren't too weak, you can use them to take out a lot. So far so good. I haven't lost any hearts yet. Usually that happens quickly. It's somewhere where you miscalculate with your meteor. So you see my meteor's charged here, and I'm not going to use it right yet. I'm going to hold off. Holding off, man! As long as I can. And I'm going to try to upgrade this here any second. That pumpkin head's probably going to come back, the jack-o'-lantern guy. So you see how I want to hold these guys. There you go, shake and bake! I love the way the Scottish... Actually, I'm going to use it now. The Wolverine-looking guys are werewolves. They actually turn into werewolves once they're injured, and they become way more powerful. So you just turn into a werewolf there. So far so good though. It's all going well. I got money. Gonna spend some moolah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna upgrade that dude and put some range on him. Now, one thing I want to do is bring in this drill in a second here, because there's going to be a lot of these giant enemies here that are going to come through. There's a lot of strategy at work. It may not look like it, but it's very, very... Any mistake you make is going to cost you. So I got to be very careful and constantly watching my weak spots, making sure that I'm upgrading my towers the right ones at the right time. As you see, it's about to go off. That should take a lot of damage there. I'm still going to hold off on the meteor, even though it's refreshed. Oh, there he is. I'm going to take him out. Get a couple $100 in the bank. Spend that on my drill. So the Great Scott! The drill... Oh, I won't be able to get him there. I'll try and get him. Send my hero after him, see if he gets there in time. Every time I kill him, I get $200, so... Whoa, these guys are way underpowered for that dude. The werewolves are extremely strong. Now I'm going to have to move my guy back. He did it! Alright, cool. This is getting tense. I'm going to move these guys over here. Reinforce those guys. Upgrade those guys. Upgrade those guys. Alright. It's looking good. Looking good so far. Things can change in a hurry. Now these guys got a quick fire, but I'm going to continue. The little crow that flies around gives extra range. So this guy's got extra range now. Once I upgrade him to the tower I want to, he's going to be pretty effective in taking out the ghost here. So lots of ghosts coming. I'm going to build another one of these towers right here. Help, because if they crowd up on you, you may not be able to take them all out. And your infantry can't hurt these ghosts. They can fight the guys with the swords, but they're very tough. So, but they can't stop the ghost. So I gotta upgrade my ghost here. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna upgrade that dude once I got enough. Or I'm gonna upgrade my drill because I have a lot of these dudes coming through. See, it's a tough decision. You don't want to make the wrong decision here. Arg. Yeah, okay, so I upgrade him. Just in time? Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright. So, a wizard tower back here has a power on the left-hand side. It's pretty expensive, but I'm going to buy it once I can. To create a vortex or a what do you call it? Oh, my hero's dead. Hey, you guys, go fight this guy. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Alright. This guy's going to be hard to kill off. I'm going to try and take him out. There's my hero. He just resurrected. So if your hero dies, and he'll die if he's in too close to these guys here, because they explode. Once they explode, everything around them dies, pretty much. Watch, you'll see in a second. Boom. So he killed all my guys. So I didn't want my hero to die. So we'll bring forth the next round. And if you bring it forth before the time runs out, you get a little bit of extra money. So you got to position your infantry now to anticipate where these guys might come through. And I want to make sure that all my towers are being upgraded regularly. And you have to think of who's coming down. Like, each enemy is a totally different strategy for dealing with. So these werewolves are very fast and pretty powerful. So I want to make sure I can slow them around this big drill here. And use the big drill to take them out. I'm going to drop... Yeah, I decided to use that. And that's a good decision there. Alright, took them all out. Awesome! It's going well, guys! I gotta say. Let's see, what will I do here? Yeah, I'm gonna... Great Scott! The voicing is amazing for this. I love these games. I can't recommend them enough. I've played all three of them. I'll probably do the first one again. It was a real blast. Total classics. You can't do better on tablets. Like, these games are made for tablets. I know they make them for... I have some... Like, I'm a tower defense monster. Like, that's my bread and butter when it comes to gaming. I like the quickness of the games. And, you know, you play 15 minutes and that's usually the length of a game sort of thing. 15, 20 minutes. So it's a good kind of game to... I think I'm back. Alright, my game capture stopped there for a second. So hopefully, folks who are watching, I apologize about that. It's not my fault, man. So yeah, I think it's going. Let me check here. Let me check stream. There we go. We're coming back on. All right. I'm just gonna see if the sound's coming in okay. Is the sound? Can I hear myself? No. Okay. I can't hear myself. It doesn't matter. I think it's coming in. It says it's coming in. So I paused the game here. Woo! This game was stressing me out because I looked up at the screen and I was like, oh no, the stream had stopped.